Hey there, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. Uh, I'm actually doing this presentation um, for a specific person, but I figured that I'd put it out there. Today we're going to be looking at Luma Fusion. That looks like here, Luma Fusion, and we're going to be looking at the different parts in Luma Fusion. We're also going to We're also going to take a look at some other resources. I'm going to be presenting to her on several different basics of LumaFusion. There are a ton of videos out there. If you've ever used LumaFusion before, you know how easy it is to use. If you've never used it before and you're like, what's that? The video, if you just type in LumaFusion, there or basics of LumaFusion or something like that into YouTube, there are a ton of videos, and I don't claim to be an expert. There are legitimate experts in this world uh, out there out there that that know their stuff on LumaFusion. So I suggest checking out one of theirs or watch my video here too. Press one, two, three. There we go. Uh, Switched over the microphone. So unhit off there. Maybe I'll show her from here. Um, but if you've seen LumaFusion or if you um, know anything about any of that, leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear your tips and tricks too. Um, but yeah, the person should be joining me momentarily here. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Hey everybody, thanks so much for coming in and joining along. I have somebody joining me. So um, I am kind of waiting for her. As I told the live stream here, we're going to we're gonna share or learn about LumaFusion a little bit. But I am hanging out for just a minute. You can see there on your screen, we have some posted here. Hey Scott. Hey Barry. Thank you guys so much for coming in. I'm actually presenting on LumaFusion. So you guys are welcome to hang out. So I'm going to be sharing some of my tips and tricks with a friend. Oh, hey Liz. Sorry. Oh my goodness. You know, I look at your guys' little deal down there. Yeah. Barry does a good job of making sure that they recognize the correct person. But thanks for coming in and hanging out. I'm waiting for a colleague, one of my wife's colleagues. I'm going to show her how to use LumaFusion, and I figured I'd put it out there since it is kind of related to what I do here. So yep, that's my bad. Sorry. It's been a long week. We can blame my old age for it. Oh, hold on, guys. All right. You guys are awesome for coming in and hanging out here. Thank you for popping in. Honestly, like if you look at the two and you look quickly, and you don't read the names, they do look a lot alike. You have to. I know they're not the same at all, but they do look a lot alike. I think you should get an award already. I think you should get an award. Sorry, hanging out for just one more minute. Do you guys use LumaFusion? I feel bad, but it's okay. I feel bad, but I'm an imperfect person. That's okay. It's okay that I'm not, that's just how life goes, right? We make mistakes. I definitely make more mistakes than most. So, oh, that would be perfect. You could be CCCA. Yeah, I know you guys just mess around. Do you guys what do you guys use to edit your videos? Tell me about what you guys like to use. I tried to use Canva. I'm not a fan of Canva's uh editing. It doesn't it's I love Canva for so many things, and I do put things into Canva and make videos out of it. DaVinci, yeah. Okay, nice. Streamyard and YouTube. So you edit your long form videos in YouTube? Well, I'm gonna show on this video, on this live, how to use this. I'm gonna be working directly with an individual, but it'll definitely be informative. And then there's so many other there are so many other better videos about it, um, that if you're interested in LumaFusion, it's not a free app. Um, but at the time when I started getting directly into video editing, I used iMovie forever. Um, and I wanted something. It got to a place where it got to a place where things were not syncing correctly, which is why I switched over to LumaFusion. So she should be. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate it. Hey, how's it going? I think you might be on mute. Sorry. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Good. I'm doing good. How about you? Awesome. So our time together could be whatever you need it to be. Cheryl said that you wanted help with LumaFusion. Is that right? Okay, cool beans. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna show you what I know, and then I'm gonna share some resources with you so that you can play with it more. Um, have you opened the app yet at all? Okay, cool. So it should look like, let me, it should look like, perfect. Let me go. Should look something like this, right? Okay, cool. So yours probably has just this part right here, or nothing at all, right? Right. Yeah, perfect. So right down, there's a couple different buttons here. Far left hand side. If you click that button, just like that, oop, it should give you a plus button. If you click the plus button, it's going to give you a list of different kind of settings or options. Um, and you can mess with all of them. Uh, if you click the aspect ratio, and you're trying to do like a short, usually that's in 9:16 portrait. Do you see that option? Perfect. So if you click that, that's going to take you into, or that'll create a brand new, sorry, that'll set it as that. And then at the very top, there's a plus button right here. You click that plus button, it's going to make a brand new video for you. Do you have video on the phone? Do you have any video on the phone? Perfect. Um, so I'm not sure what's on your screen. On my screen, it's hooked up basically to the right over here. There's like kind of a symbol that you see on like the iPhone for pictures. Um, and does it say like all photos and videos? Um, so right here you have the where the video would go, and then there's like a a set of controls, and then right below it there's another where on mine it says photo, and if you click the button below the plus button, it'll pop up. Um, I would click on photos because that should take you to your photos in your on your phone. Perfect. So if you want to go ahead and just grab all photos and videos, you push that, it should populate the photos and videos that are in your main area on that phone. Oh, you could record media. Does the phone not have does it have videos on it? Yeah. Here, let me come over to this screen. Um, let me see. Stop presenting. Is there a way that you can hold up the phone to your camera here? Okay, cool. Sorry. Perfect. So, um, it certainly does. Hmm. You want to close out LumaFusion real quick, or just go to the desktop or not desktop, whatever the yeah yeah, and then can you click on pictures in there? It just it just populates for me. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Perfect. Go ahead and just grab any video. And then you're gonna, sorry, don't worry about me. Uh, yeah, no worries. All right. So you're gonna take it. You're gonna put your finger on top of it, whatever video you're grabbing, and then you're gonna put it into the middle bar there, kind of the highlighted area. Do you have a video in there now? Perfect. Awesome. So that video, like that's the basis of the entire app is just that video. So you can do a ton of stuff with the video from here. Um, by by taking and double tapping, it's going to take you into the video, and there are a number of different controls at the very bottom. Do you see at the bottom there's a kind of a box with a star in it, and then a sound thing, and then another funky looking thing, and then a kind of a clock looking thing, and then frame and fit. Okay, so the frame and fit is going to be how far, like you can, if you take it with your fingers, you can zoom in and out. Um, which if you have taken a video and something has moved across the screen, you can actually free, or like as you're going along, you can put little postings or little um, markings. See it below the the video there. You can see there's like a plus, like a circle with a plus in it. So if you click that, it'll save basically that frame in that spot. And then if you drag the line, it's going to um, it'll basically play the video up to the point, and then you can drag it in or out, so you can zoom in or out based on the location. So if you have if you're if you're at a restaurant um, and there's a kind of movement, and you want it to stay solid, or right in the middle of that picture, you can basically freeze frame it based on adding those little markers. So if you see there on the screen, I place different markers, and now when it plays back, it's not going to play back as it originally was. It'll play back with the different locations um, that I had chosen, and it'll zoom in and out between the video. So we go back out, it'll zoom in and out as it's going along. So it's going to adjust the video based on those markers. Does it make sense? All right. So if we go back into the video, we click back into it. We could do the same thing with timing. So you can have something that you can have a video that speeds up and slows down without having to cut it at all, based on that same premise. So if you click here, and then click here, you can speed up the timing and slow it down based on that same premise. So adding those markers to the video will allow you to do that as well. Sorry, I skipped one step there. I changed it from the frame at the bottom to the speed at the bottom. Do you see that? Sorry, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I just And then you could do the same with sound. Like if you only want part of the video to have sound, and then you want like music playing on the other parts of the video, you can do the same. If you just click over to at the bottom to the sound, it'll do that. It'll grab it and put it there. And the same basic premise of plotting pieces of the video and in and out with the sound. Um, and so um, let's say you have a part of the video that's just not very good. There are lots of different ways to cut or to like retract or take parts of the video out. You can do that. The way that I do it the most is with the scissors. So if you're looking at your app, you click out of the video. So click out of that video, and then the scissors. You click on it once, going to make a snip, and then you can take it to the part where you're like, oh, okay, I want to bring it back in here, so you can snip, um, and you can delete that entire section with the trash can, again on below the video on that line, on the right hand side is a trash can. So if you click that little trash can, it'll delete. Um, so you see how it kind of quickly, and people kind of like transitions. If you click into the transition, or into the sorry, you click on that middle bar. There's a plus next to the scissors. Do you see that? Oh, all right. Let's see. Okay. Go ahead and on the upper left hand corner, there's a back button. I apologize. I went quickly and didn't say it. So that so um this is kind of like the I don't know, the tabletop, whatever. So I've snipped it. So in the middle there, you can't see what I'm looking at. Don't worry about me. In the middle there, you can see we have, again, that kind of like a toolbar. Right in the middle is the scissors. Right next to it is the plus button. That plus button gives you lots of different options, including transitions. So now instead of instead of having kind of a rough, abrupt change from one scene to the next, it'll give it kind of more of a smooth aspect to it. Um, if you take your fingers, if you take your fingers on either side of where the bar is at, the blue wavy bar, you can do the same thing, and it'll cut just like that. I don't I don't do it like that usually, because I have fat fingers. Like my fingers are really fat, so be coordinated to get both of them down at the same time. But I could see how it actually saved time rather than finding the scissors. So that's a second way that you can adjust the or cut the thing. You can also take out part of the video by grabbing, sorry, by grabbing um, the arrow there, and it'll actually adjust the video as well. So do you see how it's highlighted? I click on it. Nope. Oh, we don't want to do that. So right now it's basically cutting out part of the video. Um, and that would probably be the reason for doing it like that would probably be you're trying to sync up like words with like music or whatever. Um, I don't usually do it like that, but those are kind of the three basic ways that you can cut a video. Um, a, a fourth way, which there are there's lots of controls in it. So if you have a video that's not inside your storyboard yet, we haven't drug it up yet. If you click on it, so click on another video. Um, is has that video kind of taken the place of the original video, kind of up here? Yeah, cool. So now you have um, two yellow brackets and then like a long line right below the video. Yeah. Okay. So you can actually, before you input it, you can actually cut it down um, by dragging either yellow bracket in, and it gives you just a little bit more control. Like if you have, like if the person that you're videoing, um, like took a little bit of time before they started talking, right below, like those squiggly lines are basically the what the audio is. So you can see where they start talking. So you can cut it before you even put it into the video. That way you don't have to put it into the video, watch it, and then cut it out. So that's a little bit um, of assistance there. LumaFusion really is like trial and error. There's like a ton of stuff in here that I don't necessarily use. So, but like the basics of getting the video to your storyboard is just that drag and drop, and then cutting would be the second part, um, and yeah. What questions do you have rather than me just continue? Because I could sit here and mess with it the entire day, and then you're like he talked about a lot of stuff, and I had no idea what he said. Yeah. So it does have some music. It's pretty limited. Story blocks. I actually purchased story blocks, which is like royalty-free music. This morning, I actually made a short out of my dog here, and then I put it into not Instagram, CapCut, because CapCut does that auto captions, uh, which CapCut is also going to have music, so you can do that. You can take it one way or the other direction. So you can make maybe if you're more, I don't know. I use both this morning. I use them interchangeably, however it makes sense to me. Um, yeah. But as far as like music inside here, it's limited. I would say you probably wanna get a third party like story blocks. Um, You can do captioning, yeah. Yeah. So uh I was just watching, so here at the on the line here, there is that plus button, and you can put overlay titles, and then there are multiple, right, multiple different types of captioning in there. Um, I think the feature that's in CapCut uh, does a much better job of it. So, but I actually watched a video with this guy that did like that used LumaFusion to put CapCut like uh, uh, captions on there. It just takes more effort, and I would say you might as well. You guys are using CapCut, right? Uh, okay, yeah. So it's definitely possible inside of LumaFusion. It's it is not AI run like what CapCut has to offer. So um, I, if if I was doing it, if I was you doing it, I would I would put it into CapCut um, after using it from here. But um, I don't use CapCut for editing because there's a lot more that I feel like I can do in here than I can in CapCut, and it could be because I haven't messed with CapCut enough. But uh, like 60, I I used it for like 6 years. It took me about 2 months to kind of pick it up. There is a plethora of people on YouTube that talk all about how to use LumaFusion, and one of the things I'm going to give you today is their videos. The one guy I was watching um, to kind of talk with you. I'm just going to give you his video so that you can see it. In 31 minutes, he kind of breaks down the basics of what LumaFusion is, and then there's like a ton of other YouTubers that have broken it down into like concise this is how to do it type tutorials. So, but that's how I learned. I learned from YouTubers um, telling me this is how to do it. That's yeah, yeah, and yeah, yeah. And there's so much in here. It's just like you said. It really does take the playing with it. Um, but like this video that I did with the dog, um, I went through and made sure that I had the right what I wanted on the screen, and then because I was talking to our dogs, they both decided to sit on my lap, which I mean I'm in a chair, so and then once like I don't know 35 minutes, 40 minutes at most. I don't know. It doesn't it I really like I really like the fact that you can see where the sound is. Yeah, yeah. Um, have you ever used have you used Streamyard? And I don't want to overwhelm you. It it is not an editing app, or at least I don't use it for editing. It is a live stream app, but because you're kind of in the business of making shorts, so it generates shorts from your live stream. So if you were to go to a restaurant, say, and interview the restaurant owner, and you're both on the screen at the same time, it actually takes um, it it takes the video of both people, and puts the one person here, the other person here, and then when the other person starts talking, it like automatically switches them, so it makes it kind of look like you're kind of like studio, I don't know, studio recording, but it has like an AI feature attached with it, and it's super easy to hook up. Um, so I actually started this. So we're on Google Meets, but I also have the video that I was showing of you of the phone is on StreamYard. Does it make sense? So, and I've recorded all of the audio onto StreamYard. So I'm gonna let it do its thing, um, and create whatever it'll create out of it, and then I'll share with Cheryl, um, the the shorts that it comes up with, just so that you can see what's there, and then like I don't want to give you extra work. So if you don't want that, StreamYard's free, and it also can cost a lot of money. Every one of these businesses has their own like hook into trying to get into that money part. But I would say, if you're interested, I'll share it with you. Okay, cool beans. Yeah, I gotcha. But regardless, I'm gonna send you. I'll send you this page. I made the page in Canva, so it's a website. It has. Can you see my? You can't see where my mouse is, can you? Okay. The basics of LumaFusion is the YouTube video, 31-minute YouTube video, of the guy, talking about LumaFusion and everything that um, you can do there. I will delete the other things here, the StreamYard link, so that it doesn't exist. So nobody else is like, well, what did you do with that? Okay. And then think about it for a little while. And if at some point, I'm more than happy to show you how to use it. And then I have a presentation, um, from Canva that I was going to present from with other stuff on it, but also has some other good linked videos. And then I'll share this um, this video with you. This what we just did. So you have that. Okay, cool beans. Yeah. Let me see if the. All right, I will get it to you. Or what's on StreamYard you're not on. Your voice might be picked up, or it might not be. Um, but the thing that went to YouTube is here. I'll show you. Is that video, just the video part. So neither of us are really, I guess my hand and my stomach are on there. It's like awkwardly. I wish I had a like a doc cam or something else to present from. Yeah, I have my GoPro is hooked up. All right. Do you have any other questions? Can I help you in any other way? I don't know about that. YouTube is our friend. All right. Yeah. Awesome. Well, you have a super awesome rest of your day, and I will see you around. Thank you. Bye.